Hi, I'm Alonzo Mourning, and I am a humanitarian, a philanthropist, a husband, a father, and a champion. And I am an icon man. The work that, our foundation does, me and my wife, we recognize that young people weren't being educated, but we didn't realize the journey it was going to take for us to try to stimulate the change that we were looking for. And we started this process, and it was hard. It was hard, but at the same time, we started attracting other individuals that understood the quest that we were taking, that understood it, and they wanted to be a part of it. The more ambassadors that we developed, and the friends and allies we developed, the more we were able to do for these young people in our community. I feel like that, a lot of people don't understand the importance of that sacrifice. And when you think about the sacrifices that people of color have made in our history and the pain and suffering that so many have gone through so that we could have the life that we have right now, they gave the ultimate sacrifice. We would be doing them a disservice if we didn't pay it forward and continue to carry the torch and make sacrifices, so that we can continue to change the course of events that's going on in our country and to make lives better for other people. I recognize that there's so many other individuals that are a lot less fortunate than I am. And then through my travels to Africa with the NBA Cares, and then also through my transition from Charlotte, North Carolina to Miami, and I recognized that young people weren't being educated. I knew that without my education, I wouldn't be in the position that I'm in. So I felt like that, why not become the change that you want to see? I started becoming an active participant in that whole process.
Honey Shine is about encouraging young girls to shine as women, and it is with the great support of our members, of our volunteers, of our community that we're able to do the work that we do.
Honey Shine is a group of girls who are mentored by a group of women, and we teach them all kinds of things about life, about what they should know, what they shouldn't know, and how they should deal with it.
Truly a celebration of growth. It's truly a celebration of uplifting young women mentally, physically, and spiritually. And it's something that everybody needs to attach themselves to. When you make an investment like this, you see the results in these young girls, So I'm so blessed and pleased to be a part of the whole process. I'm proud of my love, Tracy Mourning, for dedicating her life to these young people and bringing women from all over together to support and celebrate this moment.
We started out 10 years ago, right across the waterway at Nikki Beach with maybe 40 women in hats and auctioning off handbags, and today we had over 600 people come out to support Honey Shine, where we celebrate our honey bugs.
Founded as the Honey Shine Mentoring Program in 2002 by Tracy Mourning, Honey Shine's mission is to encourage the balance of mind, body, and soul in girls and young women by providing nurturing experiences that enlighten their past and empower their future. The sessions and workshops are always powerful and enlightening, like when the NBA wives paid a visit to Honey Shine and met many of the honeybugs. Tracy Mourning set the tone for both the honeybugs and the NBA wives. They rolled up their sleeves and shared their wisdom as wives, business owners, role models, and leaders. There were testimonials.
You have to have confidence in who you are above all things.
Informative lectures.
I own my own company. I have for the last 15 years. It's an apparel company. We loan laptop computers to sick children all over the world. You can do anything.
The wives got to meet, interact, and exchange perspectives with the honeybugs while completing an interactive career mapping project like this, and so much more.
Far too often the images that our girls see, especially on television and what we hear in music, We're passing it off as entertainment these days, and the images that our honeybugs have of what wives are, or women that are married to athletes, basketball wives, if you will, or real housewives, are nothing like what the real world is. These women are doctors, they're lawyers, they have their own businesses. They're really, really brilliant women.
The opportunity to give back is primarily the motivation for our mentors. But more than that, they receive more through the relationships they develop with our honeybugs, who later become mentors themselves. Women who support Honeyshine are there to nurture the honeybugs, whom are the most vulnerable and generally forgotten in society.
I know how important it is for us to show them and represent and let them realize that the sky's the limit for them.
These girls are often lost in the shadows, and with attention, encouragement, and shared wisdom from women who care, they can aspire to achieve all of their dreams.
My name is Rebecca Francisque. I am 17 years old, and I've been a part of Honeyshine for 5 years now. When I first started Honeyshine, I was really new to the area, and my parents were from Haiti, so I didn't really know much about anything down here at all. And as I continued with the program, I got a sense of who I was, and I was able to grow as a person and as a leader, and I was able to just figure out my path and learn like what my strengths and my weaknesses are, and I give it all to Honeyshine. So
at first I used to be really shy and timid, and I didn't know what to say. I used to always be in the back.
I didn't know how to swim at first, and they taught me how to swim very good.
Now I'm all over the place. I want to be volunteer for everything.
What we do with robotics program is that we go and compete against other teams and their robots, and we build them by hand.
Statistics show that children, including teenagers, with positive role models in their lives, tend to make better choices. Important to the success of Honeyshine are the mentors who provide guidance to the young girls. Mentors share their personal experiences and help guide the honeybugs to a healthy and happy future.
When we first started, we had 50 women, and now we're at 600. So we have grown and grown, and that's because of all the hard work of all of our volunteers, all of our steering committee members, and all of our children, reaching out into the community and showing what we represent.
Honeyshine provides a platform for young girls to develop their own voice as women. Girls who are often lost in the shadows, and with attention, encouragement, and shared wisdom from women who care, they can aspire to achieve all of their dreams. The program encourages honeybugs to break through stereotypes and help them visualize their place in society as strong leaders.
Actually, some of the girls that are in Honeyshine now, they actually came because of me, and I've told everybody about Honeyshine and how they just helped me to understand about myself, about others, and how to carry myself.
In reality, it's about taking care of yourself. When you take care of yourself and you know who you are and you know how special you are, that's when you attract those partnerships that make you better.
my dream school is Stanford, so I'm aiming for there. And after college, I want to be a cardiologist, so I'm just gonna, follow my dreams and see where that takes me.
Sharing this day with our honeybugs was really, really special. And that's what Honeyshine is all about. This was put together with the intentions of supporting and helping our honeybugs, helping our girls. But what I'm hearing from the ladies that were here, how they've been affected and how they have, it has inspired them as well. So for them to have time with each other, it's pretty life-altering. You never know what that spark is going to be, and I just hope and pray that that somewhere in this room that spark is going to get brighter and brighter just from the interaction that our girls have had with these women.
Very powerful vision. You see all these amazing women together, young and of age, that have come together to create an amazing atmosphere and to give back. To these young women that aspire to be leaders here in our community and our world. And so you have women that have established careers that come from all different walks of life to try to contribute to these young ladies and inspire them to accomplish those particular goals. So it's a blessing for us to be able to kind of share and to give these young women an insight on how to accomplish their goals through putting together the right blueprint for their success.
Wonderful organization. Tracy's been telling me about all of you all for years, and we are truly honored to be here in your presence today. So thank you, Tracy, for this great group of young women.
It was really amazing. And what's so interesting, this was put together with the intentions of supporting and helping our honeybugs, helping our girls. But what I'm hearing from the ladies that were here, how they've been affected and how they have, it has inspired them as well. So for them to have time with each other, it's pretty life-altering. You never know what that spark is going to be, and I just hope and pray that somewhere in this room that spark is going to get brighter and brighter just from the interaction that our girls have had with these women. We talked about everything from social media, taking care of yourself, health and wellness, and a lot of our young girls don't realize that when it comes to the internet, the image and the messages that you put out there, they're with you forever. It's like a footprint, if you will, or a tattoo, or it's a part of your brand. And all of these ladies in this room, and BET and Intel, they've worked diligently to build a brand, and these ladies themselves have built brands for themselves. So that's what life's about. Each one of our honeybugs are their own individual brands. So if they learn now how to nurture and take care of that and develop it, the sky's the limit.
The key word in what she said is learn. Right? So education is a consistent process. You don't stop learning unless you just alienate yourself from the rest of the world. So the best thing about this environment that we have here at Overtown Youth Center, it's an uplifting and it's a learning facility